Folks, welcome to a new week. It's Multimedia Monday, and we are going to get interactive today with the Compact Disc Interactive for the first time on this show. Oh, I've been waiting to show this off. If ever there was a system that exemplified Multimedia Monday, it is the Philips CDI.
Yeah.
And we're going to get things started very quickly here, but first, Alex has to shout out some people.
Yes, I do. Thank you very much, FM Towns Party, for the 11-month resub. FM Towns Party says, sorry I haven't been able to join streams lately. I hope y'all are doing well. We're doing great.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome. We've got Multimedia Monday going, and that's wild.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Yaddle as well for resubscribing 5 months in a row. Yaddle says, here for Cybermania 94. So am I.
Me too. We ought to talk over that sometime. Just show the whole show.
Yeah.
A special 4-hour stream.
Oh my god. Hey, it's a charity idea.
Yeah, there's no rules.
We can raise money for Cybermania to 2020 or whatever.
So today we're bringing back a couple of fan favorites. We've gotten requests for the first game across every platform we've done. We've gotten tweets, we've gotten YouTube comments, we've gotten direct messages, Discord messages. Everyone says the same thing. They want to see more Girls Club featuring the girls that we didn't feature the first time around. And that is exactly what we're going to do. Shortly.
Real quick, thank you also to Bad Game Hall of Fame, 22 months in a row. Thank you so much. Bad Game Hall of Fame says, welcome to the Compact Disc Interactive.
I'm ready to interact. Thank you.
Comic Chameleon resubs, and they 18 months in a row. Thank you. They say Multimedia Monday. Yeah,
yep.
We're doing it.
My new favorite show. It's the Revenge of the Girls, or Girls Club Second Date, as the stream was originally titled.
Revenge of the Girls?
Yeah, they're finally getting their revenge.
For what? What did we do?
Well...
Okay, never mind. I've seen what we streamed.
This revenge has been a long time coming.
Yeah, we deserve this.
This is also a special show because last time around we showcased the European edition of Girls Club, which is more sophisticated because it's European. This time around we're showing off the good old USA version. The difference is the disc, instead of being a flat blue, it now has a hot pink couch on it. Check it out.
I actually really like the design on the Girls Club America disc. It's like hot pink, it's got a nice cute couch design, the line work is all crazy, I love it. It exemplifies the era.
And yes, I do own the US and European versions of Girls Club, along with a sealed copy, in case either of one of those breaks. Gotta be prepared, man.
Danny!
I'm a big fan of Girls Club.
I am too.
As for differences in the content, we're gonna see. I'm gonna guess that the girls no longer talk with a Cockney accent. That's gotta change for sure.
Monica, God.
Yeah, Monica, she no longer talks about lorries and lifts. That's been localized.
Thank you, Fidger, for the 12-month resub. Hey, as a whole year. Thank you.
Wow, 1 year. Thank you. Let's get this started.
Oh boy, let's go.
So today's games are both pretty long, and I hope to get through one session of each. So let's get her started.
All right.
Everybody, this Girls Club meeting is now in session.
Oh, I missed this.
No, it's been too long.
I love you, CDI. You're a piece of trash, and that's just fine.
Everybody get ready for your favorite theme song.
Yes, crank it.
As featured in every single Retro Pals Wednesday stream.
I will never stop playing this song. I'll stand for the Retro Pals national anthem.
Salute.
Johnny said he kissed her. Michael hasn't called.
Asshole.
Dennis was suspended. He was surfing in the hall.
How do you do that?
Jennifer, like Jay said. Tracy says she knew.
Of course.
Get everyone together. Only one thing we can do. Girls Club.
The only thing you could do.
You just gotta do Girls Club.
Talk until it's 2:30. Pretend that was totally cool. Girls Club.
I stayed up till 2:30 last night.
Oh, you were ready. Listen up, girls. Who gets the ring? Who's getting married?
Him.
Red is acting sweet.
Oh, he's so
We'll
sweet.
expose the lunchroom for serving mystery.
Can't believe he exposed himself in the lunchroom.
Hey!
He said, check out this mystery meat.
Get everyone together. Only one thing we
Yep,
can do.
only one thing we can do. Determine which boys we like. I just love the energy of this game. It's so good.
This theme song is legit one of the best vocal themes in the game. It has production.
It does.
Who's with who? Listen up, girl. You snooze, you lose.
Love the orchestra hits.
The girls
Oh, we're having fun.
Look at Monica having fun. That's fake. Alright.
Monica just silently thinking of ways to manipulate people around her, because that's who Monica is.
Let me just turn it down a little now that I blasted your eardrums.
Dream on. It's not Bennett. It's Daryl. He's cute. He's cool. And he looked at me. Oh my gosh. you guys
I like
are
that
here.
story,
I mean,
Cambertian.
Gotta go. Bye. Well, I'm so glad you guys could make it because we are going to check out.
At least you didn't
four
get
of
suspended
the
like that guy.
Hottest guys in the universe. And then, get this. If you play your cards right, the date with the one you choose just could turn into a dream date. Hey, it'll be a blast. But first things first, and that means you've got to tell me how many of you are here to play. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
It's just me and 3 of my best virtual buddies.
Alright, yeah. Danny's gonna play. I'm just gonna be... I'm the one just talking.
Right, it's...
Oh, it's you.
You do know the rules of the game, right?
Yes.
If you
yes.
do, pick the charms and we'll get playing. But if you don't, just move the sparkles over to the help button.
Magic. I know how to play. We've been through this. It's a girls' club speed run.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing by yourself? No problem. You can invite 1, 2, or 3 of my friends to join the party.
Okay, last time around, we picked this girl here with the sparkles.
Mm-hmm.
This girl here, the sporty one. And of course, last time we picked Monica. Unfortunately, despite how popular she is, Monica's going to have to sit this one out. We're doing this for science. We're going to go with the second string girls.
So we got the other sporty girl. I think she's sporty.
Let's get introductions. Let's get to know these people.
Yeah.
These girls.
Hi, I'm Allison. Who do I like? I mean, what do I think about boys? You know, a lot of times they're really hard to figure out. I
True.
wish I were better at it. Like, Tori, only the most popular guy at school, and the most obnoxious. But his friend Jordan, I mean, he's not as good looking, but he's so nice. You know, that's the type of guy I could really go for.
What's this music?
It was like it was like the Beach Girls or whatever.
Fake ass Beach Boys. You're invited. Welcome to the
let's
girls
bring her
club.
in.
We're also picking you.
Hello, I'm Tracy. Strictly a city girl, fortunately. The kind of guys I like? Well, I guess I like the type of guy I can learn something from. If you're gonna be interviewing the major movie stars from around the world, like I am, then you need to know a lot. Maybe that's why I don't plan on getting serious about one guy. Why get tied down with one guy when there's so much out there to learn?
Alright.
She's a journalist who's going to travel the world and get with as many guys as she can. Welcome
love
to the
her.
girls club.
I respect her.
You'll fit right in. And finally, you.
She.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
I'm Courtney, of course. This party's going to be a class act now that I'm here. Not like that bubblehead Monica's last party.
Wow!
Huge mistake. My party would have been crammed with gorgeous guys who bring you presents and who know what to talk about. Me. Oh, but enough about me. Let's talk about you. Yeah.
She's shit talking our
figured
previous
out.
episode.
Wow!
Exactly what kind of guy you're gonna go for.
She hates
Wow.
Monica!
So
oh my god, you
she
turned
is
Monica's enemy!
she's the only one who has knowledge and memory of our previous episodes, so she could be a pretty dangerous cast member. Regardless.
Fucking psycho man is of the girls club!
Yeah, she's all like, I know all about alternate universes. I know how this is gonna go. Monica's last trip, disaster. You're invited. We need a time traveler.
Holy shit, I love her.
Okay, girls, time to pick your charm. I don't care who picks first, but let's get going.
Well, just like last time, I am going to be the purple diamond. So everyone please root for the purple diamond. I got in last place last time. Let's see if we can at least get third.
I like that Monica has an enemy.
Not quite as confident as Monica, but eh.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I love Monica's enemies so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
love the
anti-Monica.
We launch into figuring out what our dream dates are wearing. We gotta decide who goes first. To be fair, I'm gonna use only my most favorite cootie catcher. Cute, huh?
All this snapping.
Mm-hmm.
2,
Eeny,
4,
meeny,
6,
miny,
8.
mo.
Who do I want to
Dream
date?
date time, and away we go. And you go first.
Yeah, her name's Wanka, like fucking
Second.
Wario.
Third. Last.
Last. I go first. Because I'm the best.
You are the best. I can't get over the anti-Monica. I'm really excited to see what energy she brings to the
enough
party.
fantasy. Let's take a look at the real guys that you're gonna get to choose from. Now, I'll get us started. Here's the first 4 guys.
Pretty sure I saw this thing on The Price is Right.
The Awooga too?
Yeah. I also took note of which guys we picked last time, and that determines a lot of the content of the game. So I'm going
What
to
do you
make
think?
sure to
Cute or not?
pick
Cute?
people we have not
Get 'em
picked
now.
before.
Lock in any of the ones you like before you spin again.
Alright.
Not spin on.
Alright, so the first 2 we have seen before, so we're not gonna lock them in. These 2, yeah, it looks like they weren't in our last episode, so congrats, boys.
Oh no, that guy's different. He doesn't have a collar, see?
Who?
The guy on the far left. See, they're different guys. One has a collar and
You're
the other
right.
one doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, should we keep him?
Yes.
Is he a keeper?
Yes, he is. I think he's a guy who's really sweet.
Okay, we could use a sweet guy for
We
a change.
really fucking could.
That surfing in the halls guy can take a hike, though.
Yeah, he's shit, dude.
Wow, you gave him the finger.
I got that anti-Monica energy. That's the guy we had last time. Skip.
Alright, spin again. Okay,
That
he's
guy's
new.
different. Okay.
Do we want to swap out any of the other guys? Because
No.
it turns out there's 8 of them. I think this looks like a good bunch.
This does.
Alright, we picked our boys.
Ooh la la. Well, 4 interesting picks.
Interesting, hey?
Don't sass us like that. Alright, Bad Game Hall of Fame's already shipping snooty anti-Monica and the baseball
The way I
jersey
figured,
girl.
on this planet, clothes count. And if you don't believe me, check this out. Meet Mr. Dream. Whoa, I've got to dress him fast. Oh, I love that part. Now it's your turn.
Alright, what do we want our man to wear?
Well, my man, he wears Jinkos.
Mm-hmm.
He wears short sleeve and long sleeves at the same time.
How you gonna
2
dress your
hats.
dream guy,
Two.
Diamond? You're up.
Alright, what's your dream man look like?
See, notice, since we pick different boys, we get different clothing options.
Oh, yeah!
It affects a lot of different things in this game.
Okay.
Alright,
You
well,
should just be nude. You just, like, lose the shorts.
I think I want my boy to be a Ninja Turtle.
Okay. Oh, these are awful.
Or MC Hammer.
Oh, God, are these, like, fucking... What are those, like, Zappish pants? Those awful pants.
What are these Sega CD
These
dithered
suck!
pants?
I love those dithered pants! No pants.
Should I go with the dithered pants?
Yes, go dithered pants!
Oh, this is horrible.
He looks like shit. He looks like he came out of a fucking swamp. He looks like a swamp boy. Oh, should he be a swamp cowboy?
He's got pointy orange shoes or boots.
I want to be a cowboy, baby. Oh, more cowboy boots.
Wow, the
Beautiful.
boots perfectly match
Zubaz,
his.
thank you. I was losing my mind there. Thank you, Uzi. He's a Zubaz boy.
I'm gonna go with the orange. Orange
Okay.
goes with green.
I love this swamp
Well,
man.
he's certainly not my dream, but that's what makes us fun.
Keep your opinions to yourself, please.
Your stupid
Okay,
comments in your
Star,
pocket,
it's your
ma'am.
turn to dress your fantasy guy.
Okay.
All right, who do you like? A.
Wow, very close
Hey,
to ours.
you're horning in on my territory.
Clover.
I
what's
want the
Mr.
swamp
Perfect
boy.
wearing this season?
She's like, wow, I like swamp men too.
I bet they're all gonna pick swamp. Oh man,
I love tracksuit Larry.
she wants a coach.
Okay, Heart, dress your dream dude.
Zubaz soup. I love her. Wow.
No.
That is like some Nickelodeon
Okay.
sitcom outfit.
Now,
Love it.
meet Mr. Dud.
Boo.
What's the most hideous outfit I could possibly put on you? Oh,
I see.
Totally excellent. Oh, please.
Didn't she do this last time?
Yes, she did.
Take it.
We're getting owned
Okay,
so
now-
hard.
Maybe she does
Now,
this
baby.
every time. She picks the clothes you pick, and she's like, "Wow, what an asshole!"
Yeah, she's trying to fuck with you.
Already the
Diamond,
mind game's
you're
starting. We
on.
haven't even started the game. Well, I think Tracksuit Larry is really lame.
Wow, we hate tracksuit Larry in this house.
Yeah,
Should he have cowboy boots too?
yeah.
Tracksuit
These.
cowboy.
Definitely the worst dud I have ever seen.
Thank you.
You got the
The
dud!
pressure's on, Star. You've got your work to do. Geek out.
I hope that one lady just keeps shit talking Monica throughout like the game, even when it's like totally inappropriate. You're like, what? Leave it alone, man. Okay, so we're in the same
Wake
like
up,
wheelhouse
Clover.
as
This-
City Girl.
What
She's
the
already
dud is
getting in our
wearing
head.
In your book.
I like her.
I don't like this.
What's her name? I didn't catch it.
City Slicker Kate. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, I
she
like
hates
her.
the outfit of the other girl.
Mm-hmm.
Heart, it's your turn.
All right,
Dress
Heart.
your worst nightmare.
I
Play
bet.
Barracuda.
I bet. I bet she hates Swamp Boy. That's my bet. Oh, man.
Okay, that outfit sucked. I love her. I love that goth cowboy she hates.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No cowboy
Okay,
goths, please.
School's in, and we've got to find our 4 guys. Can you believe it? You get to meet each of the guys you picked and choose your dream come true. Just remember, one girl's dud is another girl's dream date. So what are we waiting for?
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Man, maybe I should be a
Okay,
cowboy
guys,
goth.
you're on. Give us your best opening shot. Here's Brett.
Wow, it's Brett.
What's up, Brett?
Bring your A game.
My locker is state of the art and fully automated. If you need anything, it's just a push of a button. Hey, you want some nachos? Some frozen yogurt. Hey, if you need the answers to that pop quiz in biology, I can find them for you by accessing my computer database. Not another locker check. No problem.
I love him.
Brett's a genius.
Brett's a nerd, but he's a cool nerd.
Let's
Uh-oh.
hear from Chris.
We found Tracksuit Larry.
Oh no, Tracksuit Larry, we're sorry.
Like my new warm-up outfit? It's the latest style. All the tennis pros are wearing it. I find that if I'm wearing something expensive, it always improves my game. Hey, watch this. I've been perfecting my serve.
You always play tennis at the baseball stadium? Uh-oh.
Excuse me for 1 second.
This guy's alright. I like these boys.
He looks smart enough, but there's no chemistry.
Okay.
That could be a lie. She may be throwing us off.
Let's
Yeah.
hear from Mitch.
Oh, he's dressed like Swamp Boy!
My Swamp Boy!
Swamp Man!
Wait a second. This machine's been taking people's money for weeks. But don't despair. Mitch repairs. All I have to do is plug in this little baby, press a few buttons, and voila!
He's a hacker.
Yes!
Great
he's
minds
like the
of
other
science
guy.
triumph over simple machines every time.
Yes.
If you're in need of anything else, consider it as good as done.
I like that these nerds want to do crimes for us, like get us the test answers,
Yeah.
or get us free soda.
Not too bad, but he's not my type.
I love this.
I'm
I
torn.
like these hackers.
I'm actually
Hey,
torn.
Russ, you're up.
We found our goth cowboy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mastering solo, huh? Wait till you hear the end.
I'm sorry.
Get low!
Hey, Russ, you're on in 30 seconds.
Anybody got any glue?
Can you get us free soda? Because the other guys are getting me free soda and free test answers.
Do you have a magic locker or something?
Yeah. Free nachos?
Well,
Can you at least tear your
you were here
pants?
somewhere. What do you think? Too weird? Well, it's funny how unpredictable people's tastes are. I mean, as we've just found out, some of the guys you picked seem really different from the way they looked. Remember, just because someone looks to die for doesn't mean they're the right guy for you. Okay, girls, it's time for your first choice. Which one of the 4 guys would you go out with, based on what you know so far? Now, no gabbing about your choice, because this has to be a secret vote.
Okay. No, Danny,
Well,
don't tell anybody.
Like Smibble said, I pretty much have to decide between free nachos or free soda.
That's so hard!
It is.
Because, like, I think one of them seems to be able to hack existing technology, while the other one seems to be able to create new technology. And I think the guy who's able to create new technology may be the better pick. I'm sorry I'm like this.
Okay, I think I've made my choice.
Okay.
How about you, Diamond? Who are you sweet on?
Yeah, the guy with the Star Trek replicator is definitely the one I want to go for. But you know what? It's up to you, Danny.
So,
Locked it
Star,
in.
All right.
who's the one you're wishing on?
I don't have a type, you know. If I meet a guy and I like him, I hang around.
Yeah, JP Romney, the
lucky
first
guy,
guy is
Clover.
creating a mister for Danny right now.
Go ahead. Just try and guess. You'll never get it in a million years.
She is so nervous.
Heart, who makes you flutter?
I love it. Yes! She is so the anti-Monica.
Whoa, the votes are in. Way to go. So now it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty and guess who
I
picked
can't
who.
believe there's another world
Everyone
Monica.
you guess right, you win a charm for your bracelet.
And she hates Monica!
Let's get on with
Yeah.
the fun.
That's the best! See, you need people like that at your sleepover for the
How
drama.
about you, Diamond? Who do you think the competition's sweet on?
I think the competition might like...
I assume they either want the cool guy or the guy who can get them free shit. At least that's what I would want.
They're probably going to go for this guy.
Yeah.
Tracksuit Larry.
Oh yeah, Tracksuit Larry. I like this batch of boys better, I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, it's a nicer bunch than the losers we got last time.
These boys want to give us free shit, so I really like
Star,
them, yeah.
Who's with who, according to you?
Gotta figure out who's with who.
I've got it down this time.
Okay, Sherlock Clover. What's your conclusion?
Look,
Who
you
did
make
your
me a
buddy
mister and
pick?
buy me dinner, you got me for life.
Mm-hmm.
This is a cinch.
She's so confident.
You're up, Heart. What do your instincts say about the other players' choices?
Just like Monica, I love her.
Unbelievable. It's uncanny how alike they are.
Interesting. Monumentally intense.
Oh, well, I guess you want to see too, huh? Well,
Yeah.
here's the results.
Let's take a look at who Diamond picked for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Here are Star's predictions for everyone else.
Wow.
Okay, let's see who Clover thought all of you had your sights set on.
Everyone really
Check
wants
out
that
who
guy
I
who kind of
think
sucks.
has got all of you walking on air.
I like the one guy who's
Oh,
off
boy,
center.
The moment of truth. Who did everybody
He's
actually
like, hey, I'm
pick?
over here now.
Press any action button and find out.
Who did the thing? This is really confusing still.
Wow, we all want the same boy.
Well, here's the matches everyone made this round.
You get away from my swamp boy.
You want Swamp Boy?
Come on, let's
I
check
picked
out
him.
the charm bracelets.
Danny
See how everybody made out.
Danny is sweet on the Soda Swamp Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I still think you should go with the.
He can hack electronics. He's that guy from Watch Dogs.
Okay, he could do that, but the other guy can create new electronics. Then again, you'd have to deal with someone who had like 3 different 3D printers.
You got to work with existing infrastructure.
Okay, I agree with that. Okay,
You can add
okay.
Because the authorities can just confiscate any things you bring into school yourself.
Star.
True.
You
But they
got
can't confiscate the damn soda machine.
That's true.
You got to think about it.
0 jewelry, Clover. Sorry.
Am I in second place?
Heart. You can count.
Third place.
Third place. Okay, that's true. So the hacker can hack the other guy's locker, but I don't want them to fight. I want them to team up.
I think they should fight for my affection.
No!
Wait
they
until
could
we find
they
out
could
what
change
the
all our
golden
grades if they
rejects
teamed
are.
up.
But first, each of you needs to define what you think your dream guy and your disaster dud would be into. You know, their likes and dislikes. Like, I mean, my dream guy would definitely have a thing for white convertibles. But definitely not tuning up funny hot rods. Well,
What?
you get the
Stupid
picture,
funny cars.
don't ya? And now, each of you gets to pick one thing from the list that your dream guy would like.
Should also note we're playing this during a storm, so you're going to hear thunder. And if the stream goes off, that's why.
Yeah.
Girls Club may be canceled.
Maybe canceled by nature.
So this is my favorite part.
Okay.
Okay, Diamond. Punk rock.
This one, depending on which boys you pick, you'll get different options. Last time we got great options like cruelty to animals and
Yeah.
smoking and like marine biology and stuff.
Yeah, so got punk rock.
Tennis. Computers. Playing in a band. Classical music. Math. Spiders.
Ooh.
Marching band.
Wow.
Punk rock.
So, what did your dream guy like, Danny?
Nothing quite as polarizing as animal cruelty, but
Tennis. Computers.
I'm going to go with computers.
Okay.
Swampy
Hey,
computer
I
man.
can tell you're looking for a unique personality.
At least it's not animal cruelty.
Just really into animal cruelty lately.
I just, I'm not
So
doing it.
stop.
I'm just,
Pick your faves.
it's interesting to me.
I'm a fan.
Computers.
Get away from my swamp boy.
She wants your swamp boy.
Get away from him.
She
Hey,
wants
Clover.
swamp hacker so
There are must-haves
bad.
for your guy.
Eh.
Tennis.
I love how non-committal she is with literal. Like, oh wow, who do you like? Who could it fucking be, ma'am?
What's your dream date into, Heart?
Who's it we gotta watch out for? Clover?
Punk
Or was
rock.
it Star? A punk rock dressed like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's totally
All
it.
right.
All right,
Well, Diamond.
Tracksuit Larry.
Punk
What,
rock.
what would you not want your guy to
Tennis.
be into?
Playing in a band.
Mm,
I'm in a band.
Classical music.
Uh,
Math.
eh.
Spiders.
I think I'm gonna go with spiders. Tracksuit Larry, spider fan.
he's filled with
Tense to the
spiders.
max.
You're just spiders in a suit. That's why you're dressed so weird.
He takes off his thing. He takes off his tracksuit. He just waves it in the air, and a bunch of spiders
Star.
fly out.
What would your dad like?
If you say computers, so help me God.
Spiders.
You.
She hates it.
She's already living rent free in my brain.
Mhm.
We're what, 10 minutes into the game?
Yeah, she's
This is bullshit.
Mhm.
Math.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's gonna like computers, he's gotta like math. Sorry.
Heart. What would your geekster like?
Hart probably hates bands or punk rock.
Classical music.
Oh,
If she
okay.
hates classical music, she's like, I hate punks who like classical
Cool picks,
music.
girl.
All
Okay.
those leather boys who
Let's
love
put your
classical.
dreams on hold for a while.
It's freaking
It's
crust
time to
punk
meet up with
blaring
the guys
Mozart
again.
in his Walkman.
Stay with me.
Brett, hit it.
Cola.
How am I expected to consume my favorite pizza and read my first love note from Susan with this annoying classical music playing?
Yes!
I wish those dweebs would shut that stuff off. Thank you. Now let's see. Dear Brett, I think it's time we see other people.
Aw, Brett.
This can't be for me. Not me. No. No.
Okay, Brett's conceited. Brett's like a little bit of got some Elon Musk vibes from him. I don't know.
No, that's Brett's locker.
I'm having trouble deciding on the right sweater for my math class. I'd wear the cashmere, but I already wore it to class last week. What could I wear that screams mathematics? Wait. Argyle. Einstein loved Argyle.
This
I
guy's
wonder
a...
if he hated math as much as I do.
This guy is the rare jock nerd.
I love him.
B+. Not bad.
You should like him, lady. He's kind of interesting.
It's time to hear from Mitch.
Yeah.
Mitch!
I created a program that does all my homework for me. I scan in the chapters I have to read, the computer sorts out the information, and all I have to do is push a button. Then I have an instant book reporter essay. Straight A's have never been easier. But the only problem is, with all this free time, my parents insist I do yard work. Ugh. I hate when this happens.
Stupid yard work ruining my computer.
So he set up, a neural network to do his homework for.
Look at
What?
Look at this boy.
What?
You guys weren't supposed to see me wearing this clown suit. Truth is, it's not so bad. I mean, after all, it is a band, and I dig playing in bands. Now all I have to do is find someone to carry my amp.
Congrats, you're welcome in the...
This guy is definitely Mr. Sincere. But no pizzazz.
You're welcome to join the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Okay, now that you've gotten to know the guys even better, what do you think? I mean, want to change your mind?
No.
Or do you want to stay with the
I'm
guy
all
you chose
in.
last time?
You know,
Everyone has to
the AI guy.
You don't have to do any homework ever.
Thank you to Tepid Snake. Gives us 50 bits and says, payment for my Nega-Monica fan club subscription. I love Nega-Monica. She is so good.
Yes.
She's not in my head as much as City
How about
Girl
you,
is, though.
Diamond? Who are you sweet on?
Stay the course. Going with Shrek's human form.
So, Star, who's the one you're wishing on?
Love you, Swamp Man.
If you want to guess my vote, you're gonna need a pretty good crystal ball.
Who's the lucky guy, Clover?
I just went with my instincts, so you better use yours.
Heart, who makes you flutter?
Do it. Point at the screen.
No comment from her. I love her.
She is a closed book, cannot read a single bit of it.
Whoa, the votes are in. Way to go. So now it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty and guess who picked who.
I want to follow her and Monica on Twitter just to
bracelet.
see them get at each other's
get on
constantly
with the fun.
like quote tweeting each other and getting at each other's throats 24. It would be so messy.
It would never end.
Oh my god, it would be the worst. They would always be screen
How about
capping
you,
each
Diamond?
other.
Who do you think the competition's sweet on?
Well, I think Star is going with... Who did she go with last time?
Oh god.
Does it matter?
No.
What if I did this?
I think Star wanted Swamp Man.
What if I did this?
Everyone wants the marching band punk.
According to you.
It's all pointless because everyone can arbitrarily change their minds
Wait
at
a
any
sec.
time.
I gotta think about this.
Okay, Sherlock Clover. What's your conclusion? Who did your buddies pick?
Oh, my brain boggles. How am I gonna figure this out?
I kind of love her because she's like, I'm fucking dumb. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Why am I even here?
I want all of them. Every time, that's gonna get me.
She's perfect.
Okay, it's the moment of truth. Camera never lies.
I think I biffed this one,
Let's
judging
take a
from
look
everyone
at
else's
the diamond
answers.
pick for everyone
Well.
else.
I think I biffed this one bad.
Here are Star's predictions for everyone else.
I don't think anyone's into
Okay,
Van Halen boy.
Let's see who
The
Clover
Van
thought
Halen
all of
marching
you had
band
your
guy?
sights set on.
I think he's gonna be the dud.
Oh, he is
Follow
so the
guys for
dud.
everyone else. Oh boy, the moment of truth. Who did
Well, Hart
everybody
read me.
actually pick? Press any action button and find out.
Alright. Everyone wants your Swamp
man.
Boy!
Well,
Everyone wants
Here
your
are the matches
Swamp
everyone
Boy!
made this round.
Oh,
Well, now
my
I feel
God.
bad for Van Halen boy.
No one wants Van Halen Boy. They hate
Come
him.
on, let's check out the charm bracelets and see how everybody made out.
They saw his clown suit and they were like, no, you look like shit. No.
I think we've just ruined his life.
He's crying. Yeah, they are in our head.
Diamond,
It's
you
messing
didn't
with
get any
us.
charms this time.
Well, I am all set for
Star,
a fourth place
you got
finish, just like last time.
Clover, for you there's
Oh,
Hey,
tied for
with
fourth.
Clover.
Heart.
All right,
You can count.
we're still in it. We can still make this happen. Third place is just one place away.
Just. Come on, give that guy a chance.
Wild, huh? Me on the cover of this magazine?
It's a hot new issue.
We're gonna learn all the juicy gossip about each of the guys you all have chosen. From his friends, families, dogs, cordless phones, you name it. But
Dogs?
first, you've got to pick out personality words that describe your dream date
Yeah,
and
pick your favorite
disaster
dog.
dad.
I like the
let's
dog
get
that approached
going,
me
'cause
today.
I can't wait
Oh
to
yeah, you
find
got to
out
meet a
all the
dog.
scoop.
Yeah. I was digging through the garage for some paperwork, and I haven't found the paperwork, but a dog just came running in. It's some poor guy found this dog.
You're up, Diamond.
It was wandering around the street, and the dog saw the guy, and the dog like literally jumped in the guy's car and just like curled up on his floorboard. So
It's his dog now.
the guy was trying to go around and see if anybody knew who he was going around seeing if anybody knew who the dog was, and I didn't, and I felt bad because that dog is his now basically.
I really want a guy who's undependable.
Oh, I love a guy who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
I think I'm gonna go with Goofy. I want a goofy computer nerd.
Too cool. Can they all be that way? Is it possible?
That dog looked like Air Bud too. It was like a total like classic golden retriever.
Mm-hmm.
It was so friendly. Oh,
I'm your dog now.
Yeah.
Personality words launch you into outer space.
Wow. He like literally the dog like walked away from me after it was done like playing with me and walked over to the guy and got on his hind legs and then like got on his back and was like asking for a belly rub. It was the cutest shit I've seen in my life.
Oh, our competition wants a fresh
Okay,
computer
Clover,
geek.
describe your
I don't
dream
want mine
guy.
to be fresh. I want mine to be stale as hell. Alright, everyone's talking about Goofy as Goofy the character is a computer nerd, so.
Yahoo!
Like, look, check
Alright,
out this open source
describe your
GPL
dream
compliant
date's
repository on GitHub. Thank you so much, Joe Cool Maverick, for the 5-month resub.
Thank
Hello, everyone. Hello, you. And hopefully you're picking out the best boys. Try
Diamond,
to go for
clue us
the
in
good
on
ones.
your dad.
Okay, my dad dresses up in a tracksuit. He loves spiders. And he's...
Noisy. Nice to my friends.
You know what? He's fresh. He's fresh. I'm gonna call it now. People who love fresh boys, you suck.
Alright,
Oh no! Beam me out of here.
Remnant says, get yuck. I just wanted to say that. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, he wants the freshest
Okay,
spiders.
Star, describe your worst nightmare dad.
If you say Goofy, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay.
She doesn't like noisy men who love spiders and track.
Always yelling about their spiders.
Better
Like,
get
I love
moving,
spiders
Clover.
and track.
What words say geek to you?
I taught my spider to run the 100-meter dash.
Okay, that would actually be... I'm sorry, that would endear me to a man.
Yeah. Stubborn math nerds. Hate them.
Heart, describe your mutant dud.
Mutant.
Mutant? I think she's gonna not want a thoughtful man. She wants a dependable man. That makes sense.
Get away. I'm not showing you this. Forget it. Oh, okay. Surprise! And you thought I'd forget the bonus round.
Oh.
Well, I didn't. Now, listen. As painful as it might be, you just know these guys actually
I want to listen to this
did
Hall
have
& Oates
old
song that's in the background.
I love
prior life. Let's take a look into the past.
it. Seems a little too jazzy for them, but I can't.
You get an
They're
extra
hip.
charm for every match.
Getting together, listening to jazz, smoking jazz cigarettes.
I hope not. They're a little young.
Diamond. Who went with who? Before you.
Sure, he's happening, if you want your CD player fixed.
Wow, I do, actually.
So it's either him
Well,
or...
sometimes he got kind of geeky. That's when you had to get a guitar into that boy's hands. Quick.
You know what? I think I'm going to
Sure,
go with
he's
Jessica
happening,
for her.
if you want your CD player.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And...
sometimes
oops.
he got kind of geeky.
Hang on.
That's
We
when
got
you had
this,
to
we
get
got
a
this.
guitar into that boy's hands. Quick.
There's some input lag. This is the CDI.
Sure, he's happening.
Well,
There.
sometimes he got kind of geeky. That's when you had to get a guitar into that boy's hands.
What?
Quick.
That's got to be the fourth guy.
He's got amazing style.
That's very general.
Oh, I can't believe you think this guy's a dream. He's so fickle. Can't decide who he wants to be with, ever. Oh, I can't...
I'm going to go with Chelsea here.
Okay.
Well, sometimes he got kind of geeky. That's when you had to get a guitar into that boy's hands.
Yeah. Fourth
Quick.
one is Zoe.
Yeah.
He's got amazing style.
I guess Swamp Boy has amazing style.
Sully's got swamp style, baby.
I think I messed this up.
Well, it
Star.
doesn't matter.
My second
Which
run
girl
and I'm
is
still
part
no
of
good
whose
at Girls
past?
Club.
Well, you've never had the experience of girls' slumber parties. Where we would play these horribly intricate games
Okay,
of trying to
Clover.
figure out who, like, we
Deja
never
vu
did that.
it.
We never
Match
figured, we never
up
did
each
shit
guy
like
with
that.
his
This one's
ex-girlfriend.
It's pointed out the geeky one was the tracksuit guy, probably. But here's the thing: we got two geeks, and the tracksuit guy's into sports, which really throws me off.
And the other guy is
What you
nerdy,
think,
but
Hart?
he's a
Which
rock
girls
guy,
went with
so I
which
don't get
guys?
it.
We must be playing at expert level accidentally.
Okay. Who's the best matchmaker? Well, let's have a look.
I biffed it again. I'm the worst.
Oh, I wouldn't want you fixing me up, Diamond. Matching people up is definitely not your thing, Star. Aw, Clover, couldn't you just die? Better luck next time.
Wow.
Oh, too bad, Heart. Better luck next time.
Did I win this round?
You did. Danny, you did it, I think. Maybe. I don't wanna get too excited here.
Okay, now we're gonna take a magical trip into the future. Can you handle finding out what's in store for your dream guy? Well, of course you can. Who wouldn't take a look into the future if they had the chance?
I can't believe I won.
Okay, so it's only a
By
little
getting
side.
one right.
It still works. But first, you need to predict what you think your dream date's fate will be.
I think my dream date is going to get arrested for hacking.
Is that his future?
Listen, I don't want it to be his future, but...
Gonna spend 20 to 40 in the pen for hacking
Diamond,
an ATM?
What's in the cards for your guy? Restaurant owner.
Nah.
No.
Airline pilot.
No.
Computer programmer.
Yeah.
Rock star.
No.
Ambassador.
No.
Magazine editor. Doctor.
No.
Environmentalist.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's
Restaurant
definitely a computer
owner.
programmer.
Yeah, he's a fucking nerd.
He is
Airline
a goofy,
pilot.
swampy computer programmer.
Computer programmer.
He's one of those swamp programmers.
If you can dream it, you can be it.
Yeah.
Walt Disney said that.
And look at him now. He's dead.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Star, what would you foretell for your guy?
All right, what does she want? If it's computer, I'm gonna cry.
Computer programmer.
You stay off my man.
Leave our man alone.
You get away from him.
Please.
What's in the future for your guy, Clover?
I already forgot what his name is, but you're not gonna get him.
I got 75 bits from Iterant Soldier who says Danny's over here just secretly choosing traits he likes in real life.
Yeah, I'm revealing a little bit too much about myself.
You
sorry.
are. You're like, I hate spiders. I love
What
computer
do you like
programmers.
for your dream date's destiny?
I just want free soda.
I mean, I do too. Yeah, I don't remember anyone's
Restaurant
name here. I'm
owner.
so sorry, everybody. Restaurant owner. Someone wants a punk rock entrepreneur.
So, what do you think your royal dudster's gonna show up doing in the future? Come on, I'm just itching to find out.
All right. I gotta find out.
Our dud would be... I think he would be an ambassador.
Well, Diamond, what's in
Fresh,
store for
spider-loving
your Mr. Dud?
ambassador, tracksuit-wearing
owner.
motherfucker.
You're so mad.
Environmentalist. Doctor. Magazine editor. Ambassador.
Ambassador. I'm sorry.
You said it. Yuck.
You're not traveling nowhere with me. You're gonna stay right at home and program computers for me.
I'm sorry.
Star. What's in your Dud's future?
Whenever they talk about duds, yeah, I can only think of that one part from The Simpsons where
Mhm.
Homer makes that weird face.
Airline pilot.
Hate airline pilots.
Going down, airline pilot.
Got him. Took him down finally.
Yo, Clover. What's around the corner for your dud?
Pika, you tune in while we're playing Girls Club, a CDI party game where we have to
Computer
choose which
programmer.
boys we like.
Oh, now it's personal.
Oh, I see how it is.
Hate those computer programmers.
Heart. What do
Nothing
you see
new,
coming
so
up for your
typical.
dud?
Why are you so pro computer programmer?
It's the future.
Okay, fair. You want
Airline
STEM.
pilot.
I hate those airline pilots.
We got multiple
That's
haters of
kidding
airline
me?
pilots.
Why?
Oh, pardon me, but I couldn't resist checking out my 21st birthday. So, let's take a look at the guys and see if your vision of the future is 2020.
Yeah, everyone, learn to code.
Danny,
Went on to
no.
business school and graduated with a degree in restaurant management.
Wow.
What?
He opened his own restaurant, which soon became the city's trendiest night spot. Brett never gave up his real dream of selling insurance, and soon had the only menu in the country, which included burgers, pizza, life, health, and auto.
Wow, the worst.
That is a terrible idea.
Literally the worst.
Chris decided to attend Harvard University, not for the superb academics, but because he thought he would look great in the school colors.
This guy's
Thought
a
about
geek.
becoming a policeman, a fireman,
Okay.
and a U.S. Marine.
So what are you gonna do?
All of the above.
But he finally settled on being an airline pilot. Because
Oh,
he
this
felt
poor
he looked the
guy.
best in the uniform.
You picked the wrong bunch of girls.
Oh, they're gonna hate you. Oh, I feel so
Mitch's
bad for him.
interest in computers led him to become a computer programmer for a new wave punk rock band.
Oh, that's so cool.
Musicians can simulate
My boy.
the sounds of any instrument at the touch of a button.
Oh, he's
Not
Thomas
surprisingly,
Dolby.
Mitch's computers were signed to a record deal, and the actual band members were told to take a hike.
Wow, he's Thomas Dolby. I love him.
I told you.
I
I
love
told you.
this boy.
He was the one. That's the
Wes
one.
went straight to Hollywood's famous Sunset Strip after high school and joined the heavy metal band Simon's Revenge. Now he teaches guitar during the day and plays a club circuit at night. Wes's greatest accomplishment is still to come, however, when he forms the first all-heavy metal marching band.
Okay, but I would watch that.
Yeah, I'd watch it at least once.
That would be okay. Imagine that parade going
Now
down
that
your
you've
street.
seen
That'd
it
be
all,
kind of cool.
Past, present, and future. This is it. Major Babe Alert. Your last chance to vote for your dream date. And the last chance to change your mind. Remember,
This is like top secret, so keep your vote to yourself.
I can't believe that one guy gave up on his dreams of
Heating up
making
like this. What's keeping you girls?
lockers that make you nachos.
To do like
Such
to own
a
a
disappointment.
restaurant?
Yeah. Oh, maybe that was the clue because he was talking about food all the time. That's stupid though. Give me Swamp Boy.
Yeah, Swamp Boy.
Swamp Boy. Swamp Boy.
How about you, Diamond?
He made he created Fruity Loop Studio. I love Swamp. There's nothing about Swamp Boy I dislike.
He's a
So,
genius.
Star, who's
Swamp
the one you're
genius.
wishing on?
Finally, I found my man. And he was in a CDI game all along.
Don't take
Who's the
Swamp Boy
lucky
away
guy,
from us,
Clover?
ma'am.
Don't you dare.
We need him.
Every time I make a choice in this game, I
Heart?
make that
Who
I
makes
make
you
that expression. I look at Alex and go,
Don't even bother trying to guess who I picked. My taste is beyond your petite imagination.
She speaks to insult us.
College
the
shitheads.
veteran. Way to go. So now it's time to get down
She
to
chooses
the
her words
nitty-gritty
carefully.
And guess who picked who. For everyone you guess right, you win a charm for your bracelet. So, let's get on with the fun.
Why is she so mean? What did we do to her?
Well, I know for sure that Star
about
is going
you,
to go for
Diamond?
Swamp
Who
Boy.
do you think the competition's sweet on?
Unfair, but no one's gonna go for the poor airline pilot guy.
Or the punk rock marching band guy.
I think punk rock marching band. They're probably all gonna go for restaurant man.
Yeah.
And yeah, Krunko, a crappy restaurant that sells insurance too is such like a tech venture idea. Like that is such a if it was vaping,
Who's
that would
with
be an
who,
awesome
according
place.
to you.
If he did that in like San Francisco in the early 2000s, he would make so much money.
Oh my god, he'd be fucking rich.
She made the same choice as I did. I think she's looking at
Okay,
my
Sherlock
screen.
Clover.
She's a screen cheater.
What's your conclusion?
Who
did your buddies pick?
She's just also in everyone's head. Yeah, it'd be yeah, exactly, Uptowns. It would be one of those restaurants with no vowels in it. It'd be like food.
You're up, Hart. What do your instincts
Just
say about the
FD.
other players' choices?
Okay, don't rush me. Even someone of my IQ needs time to figure this out.
She's totally wanting to date Elon Musk now. I'm sorry. That's Grimes.
Whoa, she got both of us.
High intensity
She knew
jitters?
that we both
well,
wanted
okay,
Swamp Boy.
gang. Let's find out who
I hate that she's
everybody
in our
actually
head.
picked.
Yeah, well, she's been to the past and the future and all the multiverses.
Here's Diamond's dynamite decisions. Here's who Star thought everyone else chose.
Yes, I want Swamp Man.
Clover figures these are the guys you wanted to show up at your front door.
Ah, we didn't get
Hart
caught on
picked
one
the
of them.
following guys for everyone else. Oh boy, the moment
I think
of
I
truth.
scored a couple
Who
points
did
this
everybody
round.
I think so,
actually
too.
pick? Press any action button and find out.
Alright, press that action button.
For once, I'm confident. Yep.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Not
Here's the
bad.
matches everyone made this round.
Can't believe someone wanted airline pilot. They were also down on air. Look at
Come
look
on,
at her.
let's
I
check
hate
out the
her.
charm
I hate
bracelets and see
Anti-Monica
how
so
everybody made
much.
out.
She cheats.
She is cruel.
We picked the AI. The AI who's smarter than all the other AI. She is the Philips CDI. I think we can beat
Diamond,
Clover.
You can add up.
I just want to hear some of that new wave punk rock.
Star,
Computer generated.
You got
Just look at Heart. I don't like her.
Clover. For you, there's
I don't like Anti-Monica.
Yeah, we're in third
Heart.
place.
You can count.
Get out of here.
Big deal, you won. You can see the future and the past. We're all
Time is
surprised.
everything to you.
Let's not waste any more time, because we've got to check out everybody's jewelry. Hold up your bracelets, girls, and let's
All right.
count up those charms, and we'll see who the winner is.
Man, maybe next time I can get second place.
You're doing
Nice
it.
going, Clover. Not. If you
Wow!
It's gotta get better.
Eat shit, Clover.
Well, so much for rooting for the home team.
What does that mean,
Yo,
ma'am?
Diamond, you're on your way to the top. You came in third.
Well, so much for rooting for the home
Excellent,
team.
Star. Second sitting. Definitely up there.
Well, I know I'll do better next time.
Way to go, Hart. You're
She's
number
gonna
one.
just rub it in our face.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm just natural.
You're a gunner.
I promise I'll let
Next
you
game, we got to get her and Monica in the same
Yes,
game.
yes, we do. We have to have them
It's going to end in a
fight.
fist fight.
much. See ya. Ooh, I hope you're ready, because it's time for your date with the guy you chose most often. What do you think? Is it going to be everything you dreamed up?
I think it
Let's
will
find
be.
out.
I think we got the dream date. I think
so,
everyone
too.
else struck out.
Hart, here's your date with the guy you picked most often. Well, you guys got the Desert Dude Ranch.
We got this last time, I think.
Why? How'd you get it?
Your date comes for you in a great-looking off-road four-wheel drive vehicle. And
Did I
you
make a
roar
Canyon
off
Arrow
into
joke
the
last
desert.
time?
Yeah.
If you're
Okay.
going to be
Make
out
another
there
one.
with the cactus and lizards, this is definitely the vehicle to be riding in.
Love those lizards.
Your date takes you horseback riding. Galloping off, you two have a great ride. Until a snake spooks the horses. Oops. The animals race off, leaving you two to your own devices.
All right, in the middle of the desert, snakes.
After checking his bearings, your date leads you to a secret desert mountain hot spring, and the two of you blissfully soak your feet until, in the cooler temperatures of the night, you walk back to civilization, guided by a blanket of beautiful stars.
People just reciting lyrics to Hey Dude.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
Y'all had a great time, and your guy insists you go out again, and again, and again. And after the sun goes down, you sit out on the desert holding hands, looking up at the stars. You guys belong together. Even in the desert, love blooms.
I guess they found their horses, too.
Yeah, I'm happy for them, but I don't know. I think
That
that's
was
a
one
shitty
of the
date.
all-time great dates.
No.
Of course.
You were so going up against Monica next time.
Oh my god, we have to pit them against each other.
Star, here's your date with the guy you picked the most.
Get away from my boy.
Bright lights, big city.
music.
You and your dream guy have gotten the night on the town.
Alright. What are they gonna hack?
The town.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna hack this town.
Your guy arrives on the city bus.
Yes,
After
yeah!
giving the driver 2 free coupons, you roar off into the night. I think public transit is great, but on a dream date? Please!
I think we saw this one last time,
Wrong! Public transit on a dream date kicks ass. Are you
Your
kidding
date
me?
takes you on a romantic ferry ride around the harbor. However, when the ferry runs aground, you fall in the mud as you're trying to get off the boat.
Oh my
Clothes
god!
are ruined.
too. It ran aground.
Holy shit! That's no good.
Unfortunately, this dude freaks and embarrasses you when he throws a fit. You rush for home, he races after you, and that's when you both get swept up in a save the termite demonstration. The crazy part? It's your date's favorite cause, and you two end up at a candlelight vigil outside City Hall.
This day sounds
That's a
awesome!
happy camper.
This isn't my boy. You found like a different version of him.
No way, this sounds amazing.
That's about as close to a perfect date as you can get. And who wants it to be perfect? I mean, there's nothing to look forward to. You guys just might be winners together. And even if it doesn't work out romantically, you can always be good friends.
Okay, but what about me? I had better luck with the boy, right?
Alright, certainly mine is better.
Not bad.
Not bad. He just threw a fit. We got
Diamond,
caught in a
here's your date
termite
with the guy you
demonstration.
picked
Let's
the
go.
most.
Let's go. This is my date.
You've gotten none other than tropical paradise.
Mhm.
Yeah!
He knows how to treat me.
Your date picks you up in a beat-up 50s convertible.
Yes!
He could have at least gotten it washed.
No!
It's better
no
with
way.
bird shit all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Your date takes you on an unbearable hike through a jungle canyon to a spot he claims only he knows about? Well, suddenly a security guard appears, points menacingly to a sign reading private property, and the two of you dash down an isolated trail.
Broke into
you
someone's
get lost.
property. Oh, they're probably rich too. This is great. No way. The state rules. What?
Suddenly, you are surrounded by island natives. But after
What?
a far-out dance party at the top of the island's volcano,
what?
because it's some sort of initiation, the likable locals treat you like visiting royalty and eventually take you back to your hotel.
What? Yeah, what the fuck? No.
Well, all things considered, it was certainly an interesting first date. The two of you plan
What
to
are
meet
they
after
doing
school
here?
and study together. Maybe you'll end up being good friends. Maybe you'll find romance. Only time will tell.
Hell of a first date. I'll give him that.
That sucked. I liked all the parts except for the volcano.
Clover,
That's no good.
here's your date with the guy you picked more than any other guy.
You go to Antarctica.
Welcome to the barren wasteland. Polar
Yes!
bears love it here.
Barren wasteland, get eaten by polar bears. Hell yeah.
Your dream guy picks you up in a real live dog sled, and the two of you mush across the tundra. This guy's a regular sergeant of the Yukon.
How did...
I don't...
You spend the afternoon checking the Alaska pipeline for oil leaks when a giant polar bear surprises you, forcing you to race off on foot.
And he eats the polar pipeline.
Why are we checking the pipeline for leaks?
You and your date meet up with some Eskimos, quickly accepting their invitation to join them for an afternoon meal of blubber. Guess what? You love it, and your
That's
date
blubber.
can't believe it.
Yeah, blubber looks like a big old nice sponge. Like sponge cake.
It's like
In the
tofu.
immortal words of someone I've forgotten, this guy needs to get a life, but not with you. Not only was the place a little extreme, but the things you guys did, I think it's time to look once again for someone who has a little more in common with you.
Wow, that sucked.
It was okay.
I love her. I like that she's just like...
Always
yeah.
looking on the bright side. That's whatever her name is.
Okay, congrats to the winners. You others, don't worry, because the more we play, the better you'll get, right? You betcha. In fact, if you want to play again right now, pick the TV. And if you don't, pick the door.
Pick that door, baby.
I'm gonna go with the door. Thanks for having us. It was a lovely evening. Except for the lady who almost froze to death. And for me, who almost died in a volcano.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun.
It was okay, I guess.
Take care, you guys. Peace. And above all, have fun, because you deserve it.
I will have fun. I do deserve to have fun. God damn.
And that concludes episode 2 of Girls Club. What did we learn? We learned about Monica's enemy.
I love Monica's
I didn't
enemy.
know she had an arch enemy, but I'm totally in now. If we do this again, it's going to be with Monica and her enemy and maybe someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll pick a third person.
We got to pick better boys. This was a bunch of duds. Just a big old trash heap.
Yeah, I don't know about these boys.
Except for Swamp Boy. He was alright.
Swamp Boy is amazing. Aside from the terrible date he took us on.
I'm just unsatisfied. A real unsatisfying date. Whatever. It was fun to hang out with friends and to fantasize about horrible things happening to us for some reason.
Yeah, we all loved Almost Dying. And yeah, as Electric Boogaloo mentioned, this was directed by the same people who worked on It Came from the Desert, except this is a good game.
Yeah, this is way better than It Came from the Desert.
Oh yeah, her name is Courtney, thank you. I just
Courtney. We gotta remember
Anti-Monica.
Courtney.
Courtney and
Courtney
Monica.
versus Monica next time. Look forward to it on Girls Club.
Alright.
I feel like we've gotten a more complete look at this game. I'm glad we did that, even if things didn't turn out so great for us. Hell, I got my Swamp Man. That's all I care about.
Yeah, we've got a good Swamp Man and a good Swamp Plan.
Let's go ahead and switch to our next game, which should hopefully also be an hour long.
Hope so.
This is a game we've played before, but we gave up before finishing the full thing. It's a game called Third Degree. If you look for this on YouTube, there is still just one video about it that's 50 seconds long, so you're going to see way more Third Degree than you can see anywhere else. More than anything else, this game is known for its many, many, many good faces.
Yes. If you like good faces, you gotta watch this game.
It is chock full of them. So many good stock photos. This is like Girls Club for adults.
It is! It actually is! It's got a lot of the same themes of hanging out in a party with people and seeing what the other person will choose. It's like kind of the same, you know... God, I don't know words anymore. Vibe? I don't know.
Well, we figured
Premise,
out
thank you.
We figured out who's with who. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and I forgot it's pure fucking magic, this one.
Oh boy. Look at all those good faces. So many. Oh yeah, Business Clown. I forgot about him.
I love Business Clown, oh my god!
Love. Judge. I find the Girls Club guilty.
Of what?
I sentence you to Antarctica.
Hello and welcome to Third Degree, the interactive television game show that puts you in the hot seat.
And allows you to ask personal questions of friends or complete strangers.
Not exactly.
Spoil sport.
If
We've
you
been
need
through
help
this before, so we don't need
understanding
instructions.
This is the place to get it. Everyone needs to sign in now.
Better
This
controller
will let us talk to
response
you
than
on a
Girls
first
Club,
name
I'll give it
basis.
that.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr.
Please enter
Smiley.
the number of people that will be playing.
Thank you, Mr. Smiley, for the 100 bits. Mr. Smiley says, things are constantly happening. Welcome to the CDI.
That is true, thank you. The CDI, where things never stop happening. So this is 3-player minimum, but luckily one of the players you can make into a computer player, I think.
Whoever happens to have the controller, begin signing in by choosing the first letter of your name.
My name is...
We had a crack team of scientists working for months to gather a list of names that would most likely be yours.
If you named
Enter if you are male or female.
And this is the
Or
game
you
with
can
the
select
surprise...
Surprise me, and we'll pick a gender
surprise
for you.
gender
Don't let my
assignment.
parents know they
I'm
can
gonna
do
go
that.
surprise
Please
me.
enter now.
Surprise Danny.
Danny, so you want us to choose your sex? That sounds like fun.
Oh my god.
All right, welcome.
Danny, this is your surprise gender. Enjoy.
Yeah, I know, that's what happened with me.
Enjoy.
Now, choose a playing piece to represent you during the game.
Now,
We
who was
wanna
I
have a
last time?
likeness
I
of everyone
forgot.
in the
I want to
known
say you're a
world,
business
that
clown,
would
but
be
there's
impossible.
so
Use the
many.
controller to highlight one that appeals to you.
And press button 1 to make your selection known.
Oh man, a gorilla! Oh man! This is a character from Night in the Woods.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the business tiger, too.
This bunny looks vaguely threatening.
He looks freaky. Danny.
Danny, I see you've selected the bunny. Now, pass the controller to the next player
There
so
you
that
go.
they can sign in. It doesn't matter who gets it next.
I'm pretty sure it has Alex in there too.
It's better.
Next player.
The bunny.
Next player. You know what to do by now. Select a name and go to the nickname board.
Alexander, if I want to be real fancy.
Man.
Alright, who do I want to be? I think I want to be that gator.
Now enter if you are a man
No,
or a
don't
woman.
surprise me. I already had that happen to me once, thank you.
Choose your playing piece from those on the screen.
I do like the nun, but...
You got Xena. You got
She got cool wings. Alright, I want to...
Worker Lady.
I like,
oh,
I
I like that.
Yeah.
Alex, you've chosen the dragon.
Give the controller to the last
pick.
player.
Yeah! Great pick! Alright, who should be player...
Now it's the last
Alright,
player's
player
turn to
3.
sign in. You know the drill. Just
Last
enter
time
the
we
first
picked a
letter
random
of your
nickname
name.
for them. I don't remember what it was.
Now
Should
for
be
your
Monica.
name.
Please enter now.
Monica would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Select a nickname you'd like to be called by.
Or let one of your friends suggest one.
Surprise
Now
me!
do.
Surprise, surprise, surprise me, surprise me, surprise me, surprise
Should we go
me.
with Surprise Me?
Yes,
All
we should
right.
go with surprise me. Surprise me. Surprise
Oh,
me.
Good. Someone who likes being surprised.
Someone's named Bones.
Midge!
If this nickname
Midge!
sticks,
We gotta
remember
beat
who
up
gave it to
Midge.
you.
I mean, we gotta win against Midge. We're not beating
Pick
up
either
anyone.
of two genders
Didn't it
offered.
pick Midge
Or
last
let
time?
us surprise you.
Maybe. It did pick Midge last time.
No, we're gonna go back. I want a different one.
It should be...
We'll
Yeah, go to
continue
nicknames.
after the player corrects their...
Maybe it should be Bones. I like the name Bones.
I wanted
A brave
Motorhead.
candidate for a
Okay,
nickname.
go to
Enter your
Motorhead.
selection.
I'll do Surprise Me again.
Okay.
Someone who likes to take a chance, eh?
Better not be Midge.
Scaly.
Welcome
Wow,
to your
I'm the
new
one
name.
Scaly here. What the fuck?
No, that's wrong too. Okay,
Yeah,
this is our final one.
Okay.
Final roll. We're gonna stick with this one no matter what. This game's fucking with us.
It's nickname time. Unless, of course...
It's nickname time.
Surprise you? Good. I admire someone who likes taking a risk.
Spike.
How do you like your
Are we
new
alright
name?
with Spikes?
We're good with Spike.
Alright, Spike.
Please
You're in.
enter your gender.
Surprise
I
me.
thought you
With a
wanted them to
surprise
enter their
gender
sex.
as well.
Surprise you with your sex? Your wish is my command. Spike, this will be your gender for the rest of the game, if not for the rest of your life.
Stop it!
You get the final choice of
We're gonna
playing
do
pieces.
surprise me for this too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Spike. You are...
Spike, I can't think of anything that I would rather do than surprise you with your playing piece.
Who's that? They're cool.
Spike, you are the detective.
Okay.
You don't have
Spike,
to hand
the lady
controls to
detective.
anybody.
I'm into it. We can make this work. Just me, Alex, and Spike.
Assigned female at 3rd degree.
There are more women than men playing this time.
Maybe that's because of that nasty incident before, but don't let that prevent you from having a great time.
Excuse me.
Looks like the bunny and the dragon are in the same shot.
It does.
Now that
Maybe they were
everyone is
dating.
signed in, let's explain the rules for the first round.
Each player will be the hot seat player and the challenger once per round.
Okay.
We'll spin the film strip to see who those players are. And in this first round, we will also spin to select which category the dilemma will come from.
Each question will be worth 10 points. If the players agree, they will each get 10 points. If they disagree, a judge will be randomly selected.
Hey, Brian,
The
we're ready for
judge will then
dilemmas.
listen to both players'
lot of
opinions
dilemmas.
of how the hot seat player would handle the dilemma and give 10 points to only one of the two players.
Then we'll return to the game
The
board to
incident,
select
if you
the next
will.
hot seat
The
player and
occurrence.
challenger in round 1. Let's see
Who's it
who'll be
gonna
up
be?
first in the hot seat.
Me.
Danny,
Ah,
it's your
congrats,
turn
Danny.
as the hot seat player. Let's see who will be your challenger.
Danny in the hot seat.
You do look like you're gonna fucking kill me. I like it. I like that vibe.
Carrot is secretly a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Spike, you're up as the challenger. Now we'll select a category. The possibilities are love, family, careers, money, or potpourri.
Well, I think how it works is there's no AI, so I just kind of have to assume what Spike would say.
Interesting category.
Hello, I'm awake now. Hi. Yeah, what's up?
Easter typewriter.
I like that typewriter. That seems like something people would use now. Looks like the Pico.
Danny, you have been doing well in the company, moving
Yeah.
up and receiving bonuses like clockwork.
One day, the boss calls you into her office for what she says will be an exciting announcement.
Resident.
Preparing to hear that you are being promoted again, you stride into her office with confidence.
You are told you are being promoted, but with this promotion comes a move to a city you can't stand.
You won't be promoted if you don't accept the move as well.
Danny,
What would you do? Would you take the promotion, even though it means living in a city you hate?
Would you turn it down because a promotion in the city of your nightmares is a step in the wrong direction?
Or would you threaten to resign so you could move up the career ladder in a different company?
Answer here.
I have no idea what you would do.
This is a dilemma.
This actually is a dilemma.
Spike, having seen the situation, what do you think your friend's response would be to this moving dilemma?
Answer now.
Can I be Spike in this situation?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
That works better as a game anyway.
Danny, you say you would threaten to resign.
Wow.
Spike, you say she would do something else entirely.
Yeah, I thought you would
Poop my pants.
I thought you would not turn down the
Both of you
promotion,
gave
but
different
you would,
answers to this
I don't know.
dilemma
I
at the
got a vibe
workplace.
from you that you
One
would
of
do
you
something
will
else.
have
You got
to
the
be
wrong
fired.
vibe.
I sure did.
Alex, you're the judge. You get to listen to the players tell why they answered the way they did. Then you decide who should get all 10 points.
I think
Highlight
Danny
the player you feel gave the best answer and touch button 1 to make your ruling.
Remember,
I just always want
your
to take the
verdict
nuclear
is
option,
based
you
on
know?
which is
All right,
the
keeps,
Chat-
most
keeps
likely
people
way for
guessing.
the hot seat
Chat
player
wants to be
handle this
Spike,
dilemma.
so we should probably let them do that.
Okay. That
All
actually
right,
sounds
well-
like a good idea. Let's do
well,
that from now
for
on.
this one, I'll choose Danny because it's only fair, and I
Yeah.
don't want to be biased. All right, Chad, from now on, you are
Danny,
Spike.
The judge has ruled in your favor.
I resign.
You get 10 points.
Oh, good.
Spike, the judge has ruled against you. Better luck next time.
Yeah, Twitch plays Spike.
All right.
If this were a
Oh, sorry
It's
for
fine. We
interrupting
don't want to
you.
hear you, ma'am. Sorry.
That got things off to a rousing start. Now,
Did it?
let's spin for a new hot seat.
I'm roused.
Me, put me in the hot seat. I'm hot.
It's just the seat that's hot.
Oh, damn.
There you
Alex, you have the honor of being in the hot seat. In a
Yeah.
second, we'll see who your challenger is.
Challenger is. I really like that dragon outfit. Uh-oh.
It's you.
Danny, you've been selected as the
dragon is
challenger.
good as hell.
We'll now spin for your category.
That's like my my Z-list fursuit.
Dragon has a hat on. Or hair?
It's a hat.
Okay.
This category always has something interesting to offer.
Give me that potpourri. I'm gonna eat it.
God, remember little potpourri things like that?
Yeah.
Ah.
Alex, it's the holiday season.
Even if you're playing this in the middle of the summer,
Pretend it's that time of year where you exchange gifts with all kinds of people.
relatives
Lovers.
and friends.
You have spent time and thought to pick out a gift for a friend of yours.
And you hope it's well received.
You didn't spend a lot of money on it.
Because you know it's the thought that counts.
Besides, you don't expect them to spend a lot on you.
You exchange gifts and open them in front of each other.
As you peel back the wrapping,
It becomes glaringly evident that your friend spent at least 4 times the amount that you did.
Ooh, a Rolex.
Alex, how would you respond?
Would you backpedal furiously and say there's another gift to come?
Would you apologize and explain what you were thinking when you got the gift?
Or would you simply say thanks and crawl under the table?
Enter now.
Now don't tell me what you're gonna do.
Danny, you've seen the dilemma. What response would they give to this clear and present awkwardness?
Answer now.
Okay, so the dragon is actually wearing a firefighter's hat and holding a fire extinguisher, so they're great.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I think Alex would... Yeah.
Alex, you say you would apologize and explain.
Danny, you say he would apologize and explain.
You mean the one thing I always
like
do,
you're well known for
apologize?
having a gift for
I always
Dad
take the
if a real
nuclear
gift
option.
falls
You
short
always
of the mark.
apologize. It's a
True.
great relationship.
It's true, though.
I resign.
I'm like, hold on.
I'm sorry.
We can work this out. Is there
For
another
giving
city I
matching
can move
answers,
to?
you each get 10 points.
You
Yay.
could call that dilemma a matchmaker.
We have a match. This marriage is rock solid.
It kind of is. Alright, hopefully Spike gets to choose next time.
Here we are at the last dilemma of this round. Let's spin for the hot seat player.
Oh, it's gotta be Spike.
Yeah.
Why go through this charade?
Alright, Chad, keep in mind you gotta pick what
You're in the
Spike's
hot
gonna
seat.
do.
This is
Now
your
we'll
prompt.
spin for a challenger.
And one of us is gonna have to guess what the chat as a whole is thinking. Alex, think like 119 people.
Maybe I shouldn't
Alex,
look at some.
You've been picked as
Okay,
the
you
challenger.
look at chat.
And
Okay.
And see what they
here's
choose.
The category.
All right, everyone listen. I will take your responses and choose what is best.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look. Oop.
It's
Money.
fitting that this should be the last category of round 1.
That's $100.
Wow. I want $100.
Give me that bundle of bills.
The humble bill bundle.
Spike, you're going out to eat at a nearby restaurant.
As you sit down at the table, you notice a briefcase someone left behind
Curious, you pick it up.
and look around.
No one is to be seen.
You decide to open it and see what's inside.
Looking for some clue to its owner. As you unsnap it,
You see a flash of green.
the briefcase is full of money
You search for identification.
and can't find any.
Spike, what would you do?
Would you say it's your lucky day and keep the cash?
Would you turn it over to the police and hope they find out who it belongs to?
Or would you decide to play Santa Claus and give it to your favorite charity?
Answer now.
All right, Spike chat. What do you choose? Will you keep it, call the cops, give it away, or do something else? I will collect your responses
I'm not
independently
looking.
of Alex.
I have my own idea of what I would do. I would.
Okay.
Not gonna say what I would do, but
Ooh, this is actually a pretty even between. Well.
Okay.
Wow.
And we should have thought ahead and set up a poll or something.
No, it looks like it's just gone over. All right, good.
Okay.
Alex, what do you think the reaction
What's
would
with
be
that?
to this problem?
Look
of
at
too
her
much
face!
Wow, Richard D. James.
Answer now.
I was gonna say the opponent, please take a photo of that.
Get Joker-fied.
Spike, you say you would turn it over to the police.
Alex, you say she would do something else entirely.
Damn.
You weren't even close. It was a 50-50 between the cops and Keep It.
See, what I would do is I would take 2 stacks out and then give it to the cops.
in this question of money.
But there's no question you can bribe the judges for points.
Ooh, I have to judge.
Danny.
Who had the better
You've been
choice,
put in
Danny?
the judge's
Who
chair.
do you like more?
Make your case, and then I'll look at the chat.
Okay, you give it to the cops, you're probably not going to get anything back. You take a couple stacks out of it, give it to the cops. A, you get the nice warm fuzzies and give it to the cops. And B, you get 2 fat stacks of cash and nobody knows. You can be like, oh, I found it without these stacks of cash.
Spike, chat, I'm going to give you a few seconds to formulate a response.
Yeah, make your response. Let's
Because
see.
we're lily-livered cowards.
I like the lily-livered coward thing.
Don't want to be killed by a drug dealer. That is
actually, okay, I agree with
true.
that. Yeah, you would get murdered, but you mean I would go to Epcot and then I'd get murdered, so...
It's a tough one. But, you know what? I think I'm going to go with Spike. Sorry to say.
Wow! I get it, though. I actually think that's a smarter decision.
The judges ruled in your
There's
favor.
some circumstances
You
where someone
receive
might
10
notice the
points.
money's missing, then you'll be in big trouble.
Judge has
I'd be a
ruled
dead
against
Not
motherfucker,
even from the
yeah.
cops
No, you
either.
can't file for an appeal. That's in the
Yeah,
secret.
I want to get killed at Epcot Center, exactly. I want the mob to, break
Now,
my
let's
legs
look
and
at the
throw me off
scoreboard
the
at the
spaceship
end
Earth.
of round 1.
Spike plays it safe.
It
Spike
seems like
gets
our
to
players
live.
like to disagree. I wonder if they're really friends.
And yeah, it could be counterfeit.
Wow, we're being told that we're not really
Danny,
friends.
At
Okay.
the end of the first round,
This game's
you're
breaking
in
us
the
apart.
lead.
But there seems to be a tie for second place.
But this is only the end of round 1. There are 2 more rounds to go.
Let's begin round 2.
Alright, let's go.
Let's kick it to round 2.
Round 2 is similar to round 1, except the dilemmas are worth a varying number of points, from 10 to 30.
And instead of us selecting a category at random, the player in the hot seat gets to choose a category and spin for the point value of the dilemma.
So let's summarize. As before, each player gets 1 turn in the hot seat and 1 turn as the challenger.
The hot seat player can spin the film strip to select the number of points, or...
Oops, I skipped it.
Oh, damn.
They were just being
Let's
Yeah,
see
it's the
who's
same
going to
thing.
start round 2 in the hot seat.
Who's first up? It is Spike. Chat, you're
Alright,
up.
chat.
You start
Pay
this
attention.
round out in the hot seat. And this is who your challenger will be.
We have another moral dilemma to judge. You made a good argument last time, but can you keep it up? The moral majority is what I call y'all.
And it's Danny,
You're
so
the
I gotta
first
look at the
challenger in
chat.
round 2. Good luck to all of you.
Alright, don't look at my chat.
Okay.
Think
Spike,
like a
now
gamer.
you're faced with a tough decision.
Tough being a relative
Spike,
term
would
in
you
this game,
spin
of
or
course.
play
Do
it
you
safe
simply
for
play
20?
this dilemma for 20 points, or spin the film and take your chances on a higher possible
Probably
score?
only give you a
Decide
few
now.
seconds to decide.
Spin,
Just
spin, spin, spin to win, spin, spin, spin.
let's spin it. Spike's a gambler. A gambler who calls the cops at the first opportunity. Spike,
Now
you
we'll
only
be
get
playing
10.
for 10 points.
You blew it.
Spike, now it's time to select a category.
Your choices for categories include love, family, careers, money, or potpourri.
You pick the category, and then we randomly select a dilemma in that category for you.
Just use your
Okay,
controller
what'll you
to
pick?
highlight one of the category pictures in the film strip and then press button 1.
Love, let's see. Okay, love, potpourri, family, potpourri. Okay. Potpourri, American Gothic, love. It's trending towards love or potpourri, so...
All right, the next one that's either one of those decides it.
Potpourri.
Potpourri. The grab bag.
Good
You don't
choice.
know what you're going to get.
I can't wait to see what comes up.
Enjoy a nice, delicious bushel of potpourri.
That looks so... Those always look so tasty.
They got pecans in there.
Oh, yum.
Spike, you've invited an old friend over for dinner.
You've gone all
Emphasis
out
on
for this one.
old.
Looking up new recipes.
Going all over town for just the right ingredients.
Making sure everything is cooked perfectly.
And going to be beautiful when served.
The doorbell rings.
Right on time.
And standing there is your friend.
And one of his relatives.
Who just happened to be in town, he explains.
You have barely recovered from the shock of having one more mouth to feed.
When this guest starts to make rude remarks about your house.
And the funny smells coming from your kitchen. Spike?
How would you deal with this sudden change in plans?
Would you announce that you have your own change in plans and cancel dinner?
Would you put hot sauce in the rude creature's dinner?
Or would you simply grit your teeth and hope you can control your temper until she leaves?
Answer now.
This is a dilemma, and one I'm not going to look at the chat at. This is something that
All
Alex
right.
has to collaboratively decide amongst the spikes in the chat.
Okay.
Just do not let me know.
I am seeing how... Let's see. Okay, I see how you're all trending. Unfortunately, we cannot pass off fast food as her own cooking. That goes under do something else, but... Alright, I see how it's trending.
Delightfully
Danny,
devilish chat.
You've seen the dilemma. What would the reaction be to this unexpected
Do we invite some kind of
situation?
animal into the house?
I love her!
Drinks all our beer and smokes our cigarettes? Look, I can pretend to be a monkey. I'm gonna say...
Yeah, she is taking a big old
This.
dump on the floor.
Spike, you say you would spice things up.
Got y'all.
You say she would spice things up.
I can read y'all's minds.
Spike, is this a tactic you've used before, or does it just sound like fun?
Yeah, it was time between grit your teeth and spice it up.
Mm-hmm. I had a feeling they would want to spice it up. You gotta be... You gotta tell them at
You
least in some
two
terms
matched.
how you
both will get
how
the
you
big
think of them.
points and congressional medals. Just write your representative and tell him I sent you.
Okay.
You both get 10 points.
Congrats, Spike.
Thanks, Spike.
No congrats, Alex. Thank you for your input, though.
Oh, thanks.
I'll spin for a new hot seat player.
It's gonna be me or Alex.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
I'm ready to play to win. Yeah.
Danny,
This
you're
bunny's gonna
playing
go
the part of
apeshit.
the hot seat. And now we'll see who will be challenging you.
Oh, it's your husband.
Alex, you've been chosen as the
Well, that
challenger.
means that chat has to decide who has the better argument in the case that we disagree, so be ready for
Danny,
that.
Now you have a choice of playing for 20 points.
I'm spinning. Take that risk.
Good luck.
You're playing for 15 points.
Okay.
Danny, select a category for our next dilemma.
Enter now.
Money.
Alright, it's a money dilemma.
Danny, you're
Love
in
our
first
age.
place. For now, anyway.
Don't automatically choose Danny. Wait for his argument.
Yeah, choose Danny.
No.
Danny has a good head on his shoulders.
Danny's got
Danny,
stuff. Wow.
a friend of yours is having a garage sale.
Now, she must have cleaned out all of her shelves and cupboards
Nooks and crannies.
to have all of these old treasures out for sale.
She has things you have never seen before and really don't care to.
But then a box of books catches your eye.
It's full to the brim with old books, most of which have titles you've never heard of.
They look interesting, so you ask how much.
Since your friend knows how much you like books, she'll let you have the whole thing for $20.
You pay up.
And while your friend is busy trying to sell a coffee table to someone,
You hunt through the box and discover...
a signed first edition Hemingway.
Oh.
Your friend
Nintendo
is
World
not
Championships.
a book collector, so it isn't possible part of her valuable collection fell into the wrong box.
She must not have known what she had in that old box.
Danny, what would you do?
That's
Would you tell your friend what you found and offer to give it back?
Would you not say anything, figuring a deal's a deal?
Or would you keep it, but offer another $100 so you both would come out ahead?
Enter your answer now.
I don't know about this. This is gonna reveal a lot about me, no matter what I pick.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna have one over on me on this.
Mm-hmm. They're getting ready to ban you, so choose wisely.
What would a Danny pick if you were a Danny? think on that while I make my decision.
I think I know what you would pick.
If I was a Danny...
And you are a Danny. I think. Are you a Danny?
There you go.
Alex, our friend has just secretly scored a big treasure. What do you think they'd do in this page-turning situation?
Answer now.
This might be the end of our marriage.
Danny, you say you would offer to give it back. Alex, you say she would offer more money.
Danny, so it's agreed that you're a nice person.
Just how nice is the question?
Okay, so we both would do the right thing at least.
Right.
None of us would shark this old lady because we don't pull that shit. We don't shark our friends.
But it's
The
up to
players are in
Spike
disagreement.
to decide.
Go home.
Who gets
How
the
about
best.
if the judge deals with this one, huh?
So here's my argument.
Spike, you've been selected as judge.
And
I
for
will
the
at
benefit
least
of others, would you mind wearing a funny wig?
put on your best funny wig and
Okay.
listen to what I have to say. I'm going to offer to give it back, but phrase it in a way like, oh, we did make a deal, but since I'm your friend, I figure maybe I should ask about this. Just want to be nice, want to cover my ass, cover all my bases, and maybe you want to give it to me anyway? I don't know. What do you say, Alex?
I would be like, listen, lady, this book is worth a lot of money, and I don't want to screw you over. It's probably worth way more than this, but if you give it to me, I'll pay you this much for it. It's probably, is that cool if I give you like just some extra money? That way you get it. It's way worth more than the first edition Hemingway is worth way more than 100. But at least she's in the know, so that if she finds anything else rare, she'll be like, hey, would you like this, and we can split the cut? Rather than like, you're just like, hey, here's it back. It's worth a lot of money, I think. Whatever.
Oh, shitting all over my answer. I see how
I'm just
it is.
saying, one of them is more appealing.
Spike, what do you think?
I'm seeing a lot of Alex. I'm sorry, and I'm not even trying to be. I see Danny, you chump. Alex.
Wow.
Alex.
All right. I see how it is.
This way you get the book, you do the correct ethical thing, and Grandma gets more money, you get way more money, and Grandma's more likely to be like, hey, I found something else, you should sell it for me, and you keep that revenue stream going. It's called thinking like a businessman.
Well, I'm glad you got your second round of arguments here, and it looks like everyone's...
investment.
Alex is pointing at his head, being like, he's a smarty.
I'm not. But...
So everyone says Alex, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Great. Cool.
Oh, great. We're gonna...
No, it's fine.
Alex,
It's fine.
congratulations. The verdict
The thing is, you think in your way you would still probably get a decent...
Yeah.
The same thing would happen.
It was
Maybe
almost the
arms around
same.
more next time.
Alex, you receive 15 points.
Yeah.
Danny,
Now it's a
you
game.
get nothing. Too bad.
I'm still in, second place.
I don't even like Hemingway.
I don't either. I was totally just gonna flip this at, the rare bookstore.
Yeah, turn it at half price.
No, not at all. I've turned in signed books at half price. Never worth it.
And now, I'll select a hot seat player for the final dilemma of round 2.
Me.
Well, this has got to be Alex. Hemingway was some guy.
You're playing the part of the hot seat.
Hemingway weighed about
You'll now spin for your
155 pounds.
Nice. Alex versus Spike.
You're the last
All right,
challenger
Chad.
this round.
Read Alex's mind.
I am not a Chad. Knock it off, Chad. I want to play for
It's
20.
decision time once again.
Wow.
Do you play for 20 points?
Everyone
or do
has
you
been
spin
getting
the
fewer
field
points
and
than
take
20. I
what
know
fate
how this
throws at
works.
You're playing to win.
There is a possible 20 points for this next dilemma.
Alex, choose a category you'd like to suffer through.
Please select now.
Suffer through.
I go with love.
Oh,
Absolute
boy.
worst category.
This is going to be a train wreck.
Alex, you've chosen a brand new category.
Yeah.
Alex, your latest serious romantic partner has just called it quits on your relationship.
You probably had a notion that it was coming anyway, but needless to say,
We're
you are
divorced.
not doing cartwheels over the final split.
Don't
With
eat the
timing that
divorce
can be
papers.
described as insensitively rapid, you discover that since the breakup, your best friend has been dating this woman.
Now, there is no evidence of previous hanky-panky.
However, you have barely recovered from the first bombshell, let alone this one.
Alex, what would you do?
Would you ask if everything had been kosher in the faithfulness department?
Would you clam up and just hope you didn't burst a vessel?
Or would you take a small vacation away from the both of them?
Answer here.
Okay, the thing is, I would need a lot more context.
Well,
but...
wait. Don't say too much. Spike has to decide.
Okay.
Spike, you've seen the dilemma. What do you think the response would be to this affair of the friends?
Okay,
Put in
Spike.
Your answer now.
I'm going to gather your opinions and hand over the controller, and I'll pick what Spike says. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty clear. We have a clear majority here, I think.
Okay.
Alex, you say you would keep away from the both of them. You say you would keep away from the both of them.
Here's what I think. It's a short vacation, and by the time I get back, I'll be way less angry, and I'll be able to ask questions rationally.
And you can get all the ladies to light your cigarettes that you could possibly want.
Yeah, I get... It's not forever, it's just a short vacation, you know.
Agree.
And you
I take some time to cool down.
In any case, I end up divorced.
You both get
we're all
20
divorced
points.
here.
Unbelievable. Thanks, Spike.
Now,
wow! Wow, Spike is
round
screwing
two.
you.
Spike has fucked me.
Oh my god! And I get a vacation in Epcot, yeah.
At the end of the second round, you're in the lead.
Nice.
Spike, you're in second place.
And this is the end of round 2. There is only one round to go.
Let's begin round 3.
We've never seen round 3. Are you hype?
I am hype.
What could they possibly do to us after all that they've done so far?
Yeah.
They've destabilized our marriage. They've presumed that we're going to be divorced. What else can you possibly do, third degree?
I don't know, man.
Round 3 is similar to round 2.
I guess we should listen to
except
this.
the dilemmas are worth an even greater number of points, varying from 40 to 100.
And this time, the challenger gets to choose the category and spin for the point value of the dilemma.
So let's summarize. As before, each player gets 1 turn in the hot seat and 1 turn as the challenger.
The challenger can spin the film strip to select the number of points or be safe and play for 60 points.
Yeah,
If
we're
the
all
players
going on
both
vacation,
agree,
baby.
They will each get that number of points.
Also, in this final round, the challenger will select which category the dilemma will come from.
If there is disagreement, tough luck for both players. There is no judge in the final round, so if the players don't agree, neither one will receive any points.
But to make it a little easier to agree in the final round, there are only 3 choices possible for each dilemma, so you can't choose do something else.
So let's get on with the final round.
So Spike will still play, but no judging will take place.
Okay, we're not judging anything anymore.
Let's spin for the first hot seat player of this round.
Took a vacation? Take a vacation.
Exactly.
The post-vacation vacation. That's the best one.
Danny, you're in the hot seat first. Now we'll see who you'll be playing against.
The newly divorced Danny is in the hot seat once again, playing against Spike.
Ah, shit.
Spike.
All right, Chad.
The hated
first
Chad
as a
who
challenger.
drove apart his marriage.
You gonna
Spike,
spin?
I am
now you
spinning.
have a chance.
Give me 100. No whammies, and...
You're about to play for 50 points.
Oh, boy.
Spike, since the challenger chooses the category in the final round, which one would you like?
All right, chat. What category do you want? We got money, potpourri, family, love. I see love, money, love. Money.
I too love money.
I think it's trending towards love. Let's do love. Let's go with
All
love.
right, it's my funeral.
Spike, are you going for easy points? Everyone has agreed each time this category was played. Just a reminder, players, you are only awarded points in round 3 if you both agree.
CDI's
Since
onto
there
you,
is no
Spike.
judge in this round, a disagreement is worth 0 points.
All right, Danny, make a good decision.
All right, I guess I can't look at the chat. That's you.
That's me.
Danny, 6 months ago you broke up with a man.
Since then, contact has been sporadic, friendly, and over the phone.
Finally, you decide to get together for a drink.
Now, when he arrives, you smile and you greet him warmly, and it's almost like seeing him anew.
As the evening continues and you chat about your lives,
Oh, you discover you're still attracted to him.
however, you are not receiving any kind of clues back from him.
Danny, what would you do?
Would you risk your heart and confess how you feel?
Would you coyly ask him if he would like to go out again and see if the second date caused additional stirring?
Or would you chalk it up to misty nostalgia and leave things as they are?
Answer now.
What would Danny do? That's the question here, and I'm not going to give you any indication of what I might be thinking.
Think about it, Danny.
I think... yes.
Spike, you've seen the situation. How would this problem of reattraction be handled?
Plug in your answer now.
All right, Spike, what do you think Danny would do? Let's see. Okay.
My life is in your hands.
All right, it's trending towards two things.
You've torn apart my marriage, but can you bring us back together? Frankly, I'd wish you'd stay the hell out of my life.
It's stuck between two decisions, and let me just do a real quick count here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, if you was a Danny, what would that Danny say
7,
in this bizarre, contrived situation?
6, 7. Okay, one of them.
I'd put ketchup
Time
in his
to
coffee.
relax.
No,
I'm gonna
just
give me a
waiting for someone
second,
to make a
man.
choice. Danny, you say you would ask him out again.
Spike,
Chad
you
was
say
split
she
between
would
ask
do
him
and say
out
nothing.
and...
You would think I would
Danny,
say
It
nothing.
appears how careful you are about revealing
How
your
cold
heart is
do you
open
think
to
I am?
interpretation.
It was
Do
literally...
I not have a beating heart in my chest?
It just barely won out, okay? It barely won out. Well, nobody gets points anyway,
Sorry,
so...
no match for the love dilemma.
I hope the two of you can still remain friends.
No.
Danny, you are about
We are
to
now
get
enemies.
0 points.
Spike, you too get 0
Danny and
points.
I are divorced now.
We're double divorced.
Man, how divorced can we get?
I double dog divorce you.
Now we'll spin for the next player in the hot seat.
Having the chat be a player made this take a weird turn.
I love it.
I kind of like it, yeah.
All right.
Here you go.
Alex, you're the hot seat player. And now we'll spin for your challenger.
Battle me. Fight me. That's the only way we can get back together, if we
I
fight.
don't want to fight you.
Fight me.
I love you.
Danny, you're playing as challenger.
Well, you know how I go.
Danny, do you play for the 60 points? Or play fast and loose
Whoa,
and
whoa,
spin
whoa,
the
whoa.
film?
Danny?
Yeah, they asked Danny.
Why'd they ask Danny?
Good question.
Well, you want me to spin?
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
spin.
I'll let Danny let me spin.
The rules don't matter.
Rules don't make sense anymore.
This is now an episode of Divorce Court. Whoa.
This is the big time. This dilemma
Holy
is worth
shit,
100
dude.
This
points.
is it. It all comes down to
Danny,
this.
Choose your category.
Danny gets to choose the category. Give me
All
that.
right, Danny.
Bam.
We're gonna do a crowd
Danny,
control stream
you're
sometime in
in
the
last
future. No
place.
worries.
I've been meaning to
Which
get
other
back to
players
it, yeah.
appreciate immensely.
Family.
There we go.
Alex, your sister and her husband have invited you over to their home for dinner several times.
Okay.
But this time when you come to dinner,
Your sister begins to hint that it might be time for you to return the favor.
before she got married, you wouldn't have minded at all.
You like your sister.
But it's her husband that you can't
You
stand.
have never said anything about it.
But what she sees in him is one of the great mysteries of the modern age.
You can tolerate going to their house, but only because you can decide when to flee.
Well, the idea of being trapped in your own home with him ranks
He's
equal to
cool.
being raked over hot slime.
Oh!
What
Oh
would
my
you do?
god!
Would you keep finding new reasons not to spend time with them?
Would you go to a restaurant knowing that being on neutral ground you could part company quickly without appearing rude?
Or would you give in and have them over?
Answer now.
What would an Alex do in this situation? Don't tell me. I have to guess. It's a real dilemma.
Danny, you have seen the dilemma. What do you
I
think
hate
our
this
friend's
guy so
response would be to
fucking
this
much.
problem
This guy
of
looks
picking
like
the
me.
bad with
He
the good?
looks like a
Put in
worse
your
version
answer
of
now.
you.
Acts like me too. I'm gonna take a wild guess here.
Okay.
Alex, you say you would go to a restaurant.
Sorry.
You say he would keep
Danny, I
making
needed
excuses.
that money. Good point.
Alex, does this mean the challenger has the opinion that you're determined not to be pressured?
Or that you simply can't face the inevitable.
Wow, maybe.
Just drive that wedge.
Yeah, these guys are trying to get us divorced.
There
I
wasn't
think
an
that
agreed answer for the family dilemma.
I actually agree about the neutral ground of the restaurant. I think that's a smart idea.
That's a pretty smart idea, but I would weasel out of it.
You
fair.
receive no points.
Danny, you also get nothing.
Shit. You're gonna get 100 points if we agree.
That guy seems cool, though. He just sprays easy cheese on people while wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt.
Okay, that's why you said no. See, you can't do that shit in a restaurant. That's why you choose their public space.
You think they won't do that in a public space?
And now here it is.
Well, then they're gonna have to deal with someone else telling them
And
to
we
knock it
know
off,
who will
not
be
me.
sitting
The
in the
waiter's
hot
gonna
seat.
intervene, not me. I put all the social pressure on the waiter and the underpaid wait staff.
It's gonna be like, look, we have a rule
Spike,
saying that you
glad
can't
to
just
have you up
pick
as
the
our
nachos that
final
have all
hot
the meat
seat
on
player.
them.
And the last challenger will be...
You have to divide them up. All right, Spike, you're in the hot seat.
All right, Spike, it's your turn.
Chat versus Alex.
You're
All right, I
challenging
can't look at
Blast
chat.
in the final round.
Bye, chat.
Chat, are you gonna spin or play for 60? Do you
No,
think?
I get to choose. I get to choose.
Oh yeah, okay,
Will
go
you
ahead.
play the final dilemma
Well,
for 60
let's just
points?
play for 60
or will
because
you go
that's
for it
a
and spin the film?
that's a sure bet.
Doesn't really matter.
This
Whoever
dilemma
wins
is
this one,
officially
if there's
worth
if
60
if points
points.
change hands here,
Alex,
it's gonna decide a
what
winner.
are you going to choose as the final category?
Well, we've done all of them, but I know chat loves potpourri.
And yeah, it doesn't make sense. It is the CDI.
Alex, interesting choice.
Our house is just
Delicious.
packed with potpourri.
Top to bottom, nothing but potpourri.
Spike. A friend of yours thinks he's real funny.
Now he's the first one to tell you the latest joke, whether you want to hear it or not.
You haven't had a regular conversation with him for years because he's always making wisecracks.
Don't you just hate me?
And there's just one problem. He's about as funny as having a nail in your shoe.
Now he's one of those guys who memorizes the routines of popular comics and repeats them like a parrot.
Only a parrot has better timing.
Exactly. Now, one day he asks you if he should take a chance at stand-up comedy.
Indeed. And you tolerate him because he's your friend.
But you think an audience would eat him alive.
Spike, what do you tell your friend?
Do you tell him the truth?
That he's as funny as a dead battery? Do you encourage him, saying that anyone can make it in showbiz, best of luck, and besides,
They deserve each other.
Yes.
Or do you tell him to take it slow and continue to be his audience so he can practice on you a painful while longer?
What's your answer?
Spike, what do you say? Your friend is a real piece of shit. He keeps quoting Jeff Dunham at you even though he doesn't bring the puppets. What do you say? Okay. Right. Okay. I'm seeing a very clear winner here, though there is some opposition from a few people. Make a group DM? I wish that was...
That would be a great choice, yes.
No, I think despite one being very close to the other, I think I'm going to pick this one.
Alex, this guy who thinks he's funny but is actually a few sandwiches short of a picnic has asked for career advice.
What would your friend do?
Answer now.
What do you think?
I know what I would do.
What would our chat say in this bizarre situation?
I think the chat would... I think this is what they would do, but I do not know if I'm right.
Spike, you say you would encourage him.
Alex,
Damn.
you say she'd tell the clown to wait.
I thought you
I
would
guess
tell
the
him to
television's going
wait.
to
I
have to
didn't
hear
think
the
you would
Jim
encourage
Christmas
him. That's
song
what I wanted to do.
Spike,
I would want the
everyone thinks
audience
you have
to
a
eat him
career in
alive so he would
confusion
knock
for
it
you.
off.
Have you considered
I'm so
the law?
sorry. I went with... Oh,
It
I
was
went
split
with what I thought you would do.
It was split
rather
between
than-
encourage and truth. You weren't even close.
In potpourri, you never know what's going to happen. And this time, there was no match.
I'm
Now,
so
what they
sorry,
truly think about
Chad.
each
I'm
other
so
comes out.
sorry.
No one got any
Spike,
points in this round.
You receive no points.
I did want to see him get eaten alive
you
as the
also
thing. That's
get
what I
no
actually thought would
points.
be. It would be, you know, a humbling moment for
Let's
him.
look at the scoreboard and see the results for the
Humble
end
your
of
friends.
the game.
Did I win?
I'm not saying I should. I'm just saying maybe he would.
Well,
be
well.
different.
Alex,
Oh,
it's
hey.
the end of the game and you're the winner. Serious kudos to you.
Spike. You came in second place.
What about me?
This concludes this session of Third Degree.
Thank you for playing, and plug us in again real soon.
What about Danny?
If you'd like to play another game using the same names and playing pieces,
Hello?
highlight Play Again and press button 1.
Danny
if you'd
here.
like brand new names and playing
Danny
pieces,
gets nothing. Eat
restart the
shit,
game.
Danny.
There are limits
Danny
to
is
how much
chopped
of this
liver.
interactive
Danny
stuff
is
can
dead.
do.
Rip. Wow, Rip might have banned Danny. Who's Danny?
Can I go to the cast dinner afterwards that you said you were gonna... Oh.
Alright, me and Spike, we're heading over to Denny's. Woo! After party. Alright, show's over.
Well, I guess I'm
Let's
just
go to
gonna
Denny's.
go home and eat spaghetti right out of the can. It's just me and Chef Boyardee tonight. You and Spike, the collective chat, enjoy your evening at Denny's. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
Woo, Denny's, alright!
Goodbye. If you really had a good time, the following is a list of everyone you should send thank you cards to.
Alright, everyone. Get your cards out. Send them to the Joker.
Face! That face is so good!
There's wonderful faces in this game. Well, it didn't turn out too well for old Danny this time around, but I hope y'all had fun with this. This game, I like this one. I think this will hold up to repeat plays better than Girls Club, because there was less repeat content and more wackiness.
Yeah, I keep waiting for this game to be real messed up, and for the most part, it's actually, the situations are normal.
If we play it enough, we'll find something that'll make us mad.
I keep waiting for, I'm like, alright, when's the dumb offensive shit I have to apologize for and I feel embarrassed by? But it's all just shit that, I don't know, may actually happen.
Your best friend just said the gamer word on Twitch.
Oh, God.
What do you say?
Ban. But no, this actually works. Yeah, this does work well as a Twitch game. We should do this again sometime.
Yeah, I had fun with
rotate
this.
this out. Can we get this to be crowd controlled?
Oh, well, it kind of is the way we handle it.
True.
I like Spike being the third player. Maybe next time we'll get Motorhead in. Y'all can be Motorhead, and we can compete against y'all. Maybe someday the chat will win, but today Alex is the champion.
I am.
Sharing a second place dinner at Denny's with everyone who participated. May I recommend the Moons Over My Hammy? They still got that, right?
They better. They fucking better. When I'm coming out of quarantine, I'm gonna...
How about that Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity?
That's IHOP, Danny.
You're right. I don't deserve the Denny's dinner.
No, you don't even get the IHOP dinner. You're just going to...
Shot on location in California.
You're just gonna have to... You're gonna go to Waffle House and avoid people in fistfights. It's gonna be great.
Unbelievable. What an embarrassing defeat this was. Look, she's laughing at me.
Danny, you're taking it personally. You can't. It's a game.
I'll take it hella personally. This is a personal attack against me. Y'all are going to jail for up to 5 years for voting against Danny. Well, that's Third Degree for Philip CDI, a game that I'm very eager to return to, because that was pretty fun. A lot of weird situations, bizarre social things that you don't quite know how to deal with, but you gotta choose. And in the end, the best choosers were Alex and Spike, the chat.
Yes,
Congrats,
thank you,
everyone.
chat. Everybody give a shout out to chat. You're all good.
That concludes another humiliating episode of Multimedia Monday. Thanks for watching. We'll be back on Wednesday with what our patrons voted to see, and what they want to see is Dreamcast demo discs. Wow, that's a hell of a subject. I have a couple in mind. I'm gonna pick a few out. Gonna audition a few before Wednesday. Should be a good time, so I hope you'll tune in for that. That is Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. Alex, why don't you wrap us up and revel in your victory, and I will look for a host.
Quick update. They still make Moons Over My Hammy, but not the Rudy Tooty.
Denny's wins.
Denny's wins again. If you would like to support us, you can pitch in $5 a month or any amount at patreon.com/retropals. But if you do pitch in $5 a month, you get access to our weekly polls. And again, as Danny said, this week y'all are choosing Dreamcast demo disc, which is very exciting. I'm actually excited to see what that is. We're also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post highlights of our streams there, including our latest one, which is all about Piper. Yes, we got Piper Part 1 finally up. So if you like rats, if you love rats, and if you love rats that sing, but if you also love Jason, David, Frank, the Green Ranger, the White Ranger. Check it out, check it out, check it out. I love Piper. I am not even, this isn't just self-promotion. I fucking love Piper. That was so much fun to edit, too. I was laughing the entire time. Piper is wonderful. Check out Piper. We stand Piper in this household.
Agreed. I don't know here. No one is playing anything as remotely as cool as Third Degree, but I'm gonna have to make a choice here. It looks like... Do I not follow Cinotar? Maybe it's time to change that. I've seen this guy in my recommendations. He hosts some very chill Amiga streams that I've liked before, and now I think I'm going to take the plunge and follow him because he's playing one of my secret favorite games, Alpha Protocol, a super fucked up spy thriller from the makers of Fallout New Vegas, which I personally think is their best game. Alpha Protocol rules. So go enjoy that, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.